I mean, Philip's noise volume is going to be so high, it's going to drown out. We look like we like each other. I'm joking. I'm back, and thank you so much for subscribing. Got a special someone with me for this episode.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, bloody hell, babe. Ruin my flow. Hey you, thank you so much for coming back this week, subscribing and hitting that notification bell that's in multiple places. We don't really know. This is the first time Philip's meeting you. Introductions, maybe?
My name is Philip Anthony Payne, guys.
Very proper.
I am from Garland, Texas. I live in Austin, Texas now, the best place in the world. Can't wait to get this one to move there. Currently work in the music industry. I work with an incredible artist from Toronto. His name is Tory Lanez.
So you're probably going to want to know how a girl from the middle of nowhere in England met this one from Texas.
It was a year ago, January 28th.
2018.
I was at a Grammy party at a nice Chinese restaurant in downtown. At the beginning of the day, somebody asked me what my type was, and I showed them her. But this was like, I had no idea that I would be ending up meeting her this day. So we're at this party, right? I'm jamming, Diplo there is popping, right? I see from the corner of my eye this shiny, sparkling
unicorn.
object in the corner of my eye, and I make eye contact with her. And
Goddess is the word you were looking for.
It's Iskra, and I'm like, wow, this is my shot. This is my time. So I take a shot, of course. She walks past me, act like I don't see her walking past me.
He was not subtle.
Not subtle at all. And then I see her coming back around, about to exit the party. And we make eye contact. And I'm like, Iskra. And she smiles at me. And I'm like, are you in a relationship? That's the first thing.
Direct.
Are you in a relationship?
Straight to the point.
And I think because I asked this, the way that I asked it, she was very honest. She was like, well, it's complicated. I mean, I'm not really, I'm like, think about it now, like, why were you so
honest with a stranger?
I'm a stranger.
Completely.
I'm a stranger.
I mean, the more you get to know me, I do have word vomit. Like, I just can't help but the truth come out.
You know, and then learning from her friends later that she doesn't talk to anybody when she's out. Like,
I was not meant to be there.
Yeah.
Like, the universe brought us together because I was in LA the day before. Last minute, my friend called me and she goes, I've got one ticket to the Grammys. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, wow, this is a once in a lifetime. I'm not in the music industry. When will I ever get to go? I got a flight like there and then back to New York. So I really wasn't meant to be there. But I just like rocked in and I was feeling myself that night. And then, yeah, you started staring at me.
Wow.
And then somehow knew my name. And I was like, stalker alert.
So I was like, okay, give me your phone.
Don't give your phone to strangers.
She gave me her phone. I put my number in her phone. I didn't text myself. I was like, she's gonna text me eventually, you know. I'm in the party, looking at my phone, there's no text message on my phone. Checking the service, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Is my phone on? Because I still don't have a call. So now I freak out, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this girl's number because it can't go this way. I was, you know, drinking. So I still don't know to this day who it was, but I know I found the number. That next morning, about 10 a.m., I text this woman.
Anyway,
you know.
I was pissed. I was like, did you get my number? Like, who would give my number out?
I said something sweet to her, the point where she was like, oh, okay.
It was the effort.
Yeah.
I feel like so many people don't put the effort in, and it's like, you could have just, you know, found another girl that night. That type of thing. That's where my head was at. I'm like, it's New York City, there's a million people, even though I know I'm one of a kind, you're also one of a kind.
Yeah.
I just was like, love this effort.
I just loved her energy. We happened to be in Miami, she was shooting something, and I was in there for work, and we met for lunch.
I wasn't trying to friend zone you, but I was just trying to be cautious.
Yeah,
you know, I brought my friends along. And also, sometimes it's really good to get your friend's opinion on a guy.
Definitely.
I trust my girlfriends.
And then our second time that we met up was in Los Angeles. She was shooting the Mirror Challenge. She invited me to set. And there was this young lady that was having trouble giving birth. Iskra put this mirror in front of her and wrote all the positive things about her and told this woman to shout the words out.
I'd used mirror work to help me with my own self-esteem and self-worth. So I got together some people who were struggling or had been through things. It was bullying or infertility or extreme weight loss, just not in a good place with themselves, and got them in front of a mirror, and then I gave them little challenges to do, and you got to be part of that.
Yes, I got to see it firsthand and see you work, your light really, really shine. This is a person that I want in my life. I need this energy, for sure. We get into May, probably summertime. I get in a relationship and I call Iskra and I tell her, moving forward, we can be friends, but this is my person. And then she said, I think that's amazing. I want you to treat her with respect. I want you to be a good man, and in respect for her, I don't think that we should communicate.
I just knew, especially as you'd had like this crush on me or whatever, I was like, it's not a good idea for him to be texting me. If it was flip reversed, I would feel the same way.
Beginning of October, I was in Paris with Tori. I had just got out of my relationship, and I wasn't even actually in a place to where I wanted to be in another relationship, honestly.
Same, definitely. I just came out of a very heavy relationship. A lot went down and I was still healing, not looking for love at all. And then that's when it just hit you like a truck.
I had texted her and I was like, oh, you're in Paris. Of course I knew she was in Paris. No.
Still
yeah. And I went and watched her walk on the bridge, which was really, really cool. And she had this beautiful red dress on, and she was smiling super hard.
I was cheating. All the other models were like,
nah. She was
I'm like, how am I doing this? I still freak out with stuff like that.
Later on that night, we had a hosting, and I was like, yo, I would love if you come to the hosting. And she was like, yeah, we should get dinner before.
I don't remember it like that. You knew that you found me again. You just found me again, basically. And I'm at this event with my PR and some friends I knew in Paris, and you walk in, I'm like, who's that guy again? Oh my goodness, what the heck? And then I have to explain to my PR why I know him and why there's an energy there.
That's not how she was looking at me.
It was the way you were looking at me.
We eventually leave the party and get breakfast. What was it?
Pizza.
But this place is really good though.
It's great if you're ever in Paris, Pizza Uno. The reason why I even said okay to go to dinner was because you'd said I wouldn't be texting you if I wasn't
in a relationship.
Single.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So I was like, okay, I know he's single.
She was like, I'm gonna have a couple of days off in New Jersey. When you get off tour, you should come to New Jersey and we can hang out.
Actually hang out as two adults on our own and get to know each other.
I said, yes, I'm coming. I'll be right there.
Bag was already packed.
So I come to New Jersey and we had an incredible time. We went to iPic. And we watched, what movie did we watch?
You know my memory's not good with stuff like that.
It was an animated movie though.
It was?
Yeah.
We don't watch many animated movies.
Oh no.
We snuck into the park late at night and we slow danced.
We did slow dance. And it was snowing too still.
Yes. It was pretty magical, very movie-like.
It was snowing. I put my phone on Slow Dance by Usher and we slow danced and I kissed her on her forehead and all that. And there was mad deer out there. And I was kind of scared, but I was trying to act like I was cool. You just never can trust animals sometimes.
What's a deer gonna do to you?
You don't know what they'll do, especially with antlers.
Yeah, the antlers could be
and their eyes be black. You don't know what's going on, honestly. They could just do anything.
Who even knew? Because you lived in Texas, in Austin, you still do.
Yes.
I live in New Jersey. This has been magical, mind blown, but really, is this ever gonna be a relationship? We ended up being in LA at the same time.
That's when she got to meet Noah. Noah North, one of my favorite people in the world. He's also my artist, and she was there in the studio, and her and Noah were clicking, and it was just she's in my world.
I really saw you come alive in such a calm way. He brings out the best in people. He gives attention to every single person he meets and eye contact and gives them time and space, and I think that's really wonderful. Give time to everyone. And I didn't feel intimidated at any one point. I didn't have to feel like I had to pretend or like look perfect or be anything in past relationships. I don't know, have you ever felt like someone wanted you to be a certain type of girlfriend or partner? Because I've definitely felt that pressure before, and I was just like, oh, I just want a relationship where I can be real and not perfect. And so I had that from day one with you, and it was really good. Your hands are still so cold.
You fit, you just, in order for me to get there, like, I have to have you.
Yeah, that's the cool thing actually. I think we both realized we make each other so much better and bring out the best in each other, that both of our careers, both of so many aspects of our life have, pardon me, I'll hiccup a lot during this show. You know, I have friends that have partners who don't support their dreams, or who have been like, you've changed and why do you suddenly want this? And it's like, well, I'm human, and what I want today might not be what I want tomorrow, but you have to keep communicating with each other. Our kids are gonna be athletes for sure.
Oh, for sure. We're definitely gonna
everyone
have
says that because we're both like,
and some real competitive kids, that's for sure. This one, she beat me in pool and she will not let me forget.
And I nearly beat you at my first ever beer pong situation.
But
you brought it home.
Yeah.
What would you like to see me and Philip do? Like, do you have any challenges for us? I would love to know. He's down for anything. Oh, it wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, a little bit.
Okay.
Nice. Tasty.
Nice.
Thank you. Make sure you subscribe and switch on the little notification bell so you don't miss anything. Ooh, lovely.